Next we have Gloominess +1, Gleam of Darkness, a LitRPG adventure, book number 1, written by Elian Tars. It is 339 pages. It is $2.99. It is available on Kindle Unlimited. Here's the author's description. Darkness was always kind to me, and after I got stuck in a non-existent game thanks to a technical glitch in a virtual capsule, the God of Darkness became my patron. He gave me power and showed me the way. In this dark world, I'm different compared to everyone else, but I think it's for the better. That's it. Okay, I had a really hard time getting into this novel in the first place. The RPG stuff starts at about the 2% mark on the story, but the setup just never made sense to me. It always was weird. Essentially, a ghost helps a child. Then that child grows up, and as an adult, he's transported into this RPG world in the body of another kid who's already level 4, and it doesn't really make sense how that's all connected. And then the main character is killed within the first moments of him existing there, but he magically respawns with special rules that nobody else uses in this universe. And I'm like, in addition to that, like the very first time I looked at his character, she's like, his intelligence side is literally 0, but he still functions as a person. And again, that's all within literally the first probably like 5-6% of the story. And there's a lot there's like, that doesn't work. So for me, this wasn't a particularly good story. And the story really doesn't get better from there. The story seems to push this dark side storyline. It doesn't really come off well. Deaths, though frequent, don't really seem like they have an impact. And the dialogue in the story just wasn't good. It made the story feel a little silly because of the stilted way that the dialogue was. And honestly, the story is slice of life, and I'm generally okay with slice of life stories. I don't need like this like super amazing plot arc where you have to save the universe or like there's this big goal, whatever. I'm really okay with like general adventuring and just following a character doing whatever, as long as it's an interesting story or that character's interesting or there's something else there to kind of grab me and hold my attention and to make me feel, whether it's the game mechanics or whatever. That doesn't exist here. And there's really nothing to keep me invested or interested in the story at all. The main character just kind of wanders around for no reason, without a purpose. And I was like, these are words on a page. Why do I need to care about this? Unfortunately. So for me, it gets a score of 5 out of 10. I just couldn't invest in it. And I read the entire thing, but it wasn't pleasant so there you go. It gets a Gloominess +1, Gleam of Darkness, a LitRPG adventure, book number 1, with a score of 5 out of 10. Just kind of found the story kind of meh.